Living in San Diego, we all know one of the most popular cuisines is Mexican food. However, finding an incredible Mexican restaurant can be few and far between. One of the restaurants that has definitely stood the test of time is Ponce's in Kensington. And I'm so excited to meet Jesse here today, who's here to help announce their new expansion restaurant in Del Sur. So now, all of North County can share and enjoy over 50 years of tradition. Jesse, you know me, I love to eat, but what I even love more is an incredible Mexican restaurant.
Definitely. So you're in for a treat today then, because I brought you to Ponce's Mexican restaurant here in Del Sur. And with us, we have the owner, Ponce himself. Thanks for being here, Ponce.
Thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate being here.
Definitely.
It's an honor to even sit next to you. Right?
It's a local celebrity, right?
There you go.
Some would say yes.
Pretty funny.
But this is a very family affair, right? So you're Ponce Jr.
Junior, yes. So we have our roots in San Diego. At least I do. You know, my father's from Jalisco, a small town called Talpa, and he made his way to the United States in the 50s. Got his start in a place in OB called Natty's, a Mexican food place. And my dad truly lived the American dream. You know, didn't speak a lick of English. You know, started from the ground up working at Natty's as a dishwasher. And made his way up to management. And so it was in 1969 that he actually started our original location, Ponce's Kensington, in Kensington.
Yes, Jesse raves about it. I haven't gone to it yet, but.
You know, 10 years ago when I came to San Diego, when I moved down here from Los Angeles, Ponce's was the first Mexican food I had.
Wow.
And, you know, let's face it, not all Mexican food is Mexican food.
True.
I fell in love, and I've been going ever since. So to know that you brought a location here to Del Sur, I think it was just much needed for the neighborhood, and I can tell by the lines of people that are usually here, it was well wanted. It was welcome.
So you have the Kensington, but what was your decision for bringing it up a little bit further north?
You know, it's funny because we weren't looking to expand, but the restaurant that was here before, a friend of mine owned it, and you know, he'd been here for a little over a year, and he goes, man, it's not working out the way I wanted to, and I know the town center is looking for a Mexican eatery. You know, would you have any interest in bringing your brand up to the North County? And I was like, oh man, you know, my life has been pretty plush. You know, now
I'm living the good life. Don't change
I
it.
am. You know, Kensington is a well-oiled machine. It kind of runs itself. But he pretty much made me an offer I couldn't refuse. And so I said, let's give it a shot. So that brought us up here.
And that brand, I think, is just something that is important, besides just the taste of the food. But we were talking earlier today, going into that Kensington restaurant, you mentioned it's kind of like Cheers. Everybody knows everybody. You know the employees. They know what you're going to order for drinks, for food. It's just a great feel, and I know it's something that's going to happen here as well, right?
Yeah, no, it's true. It's funny because customers are what coined us the Mexican Cheers after the show, you know. And it's you know, people have come and met at our restaurant and become fast friends. People have traveled through Europe together because they met at the restaurant. We've actually had a couple of people who've actually gotten married because they've met at the restaurant. So
if you're single, go to Ponce.
There you go. That's what we're trying to bring up here, you know, and that's what we've been telling the people who come in and say, well, what are you all about? It's like, hey, if you remember that show Cheers, that's what we try to bring up here, you know. When it comes to our food, you know, we're not reinventing the wheel. You know, it's comfort Mexican food. You know, we have enchiladas, tacos, burritos, and we're giving people value. You know, you come, you're going to get a good big plate of food for a good, reasonable price.
And I love that, right? I mean, and I think that's important. The prices, the style of food, the menu, everything is the same that you had down in Kensington. It's going to be the same up here.
Correct. Yeah, we didn't change anything. So if you've been to Kensington and you come here, you're going to get the same thing.
What do you think is the most popular dish that you're finding people are ordering?
You know, it's funny because up here, people are loving our street tacos. So the street tacos are just mini tacos, and there's different types of fillings. You can do carne asada, pollo asado, carnitas, al pastor. We do camarón, which is shrimp, and we do a veggie one too. But everyone seems to order that dish. You know, another one of the favorite dishes I've seen up here too is our enchilada suizas, which is an enchilada and it's like in the creamy tomatillo sauce, and we use manchego cheese, and you can stuff it with chicken as well. But that one seems to be a seller.
Delicious.
Fantastic.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, but you're also known for your drinks as well. So you've been very experienced with their bar in Kensington.
Very well versed, yes.
But you're known for your drinks for many reasons, and not being stingy on the alcohol is one of them.
That's a good way to put it. Yes.
Sure. Well, like I was saying, because when we took over the Kensington location from my father, we just had a beer and wine license, so we didn't serve margaritas. So when we got our liquor license, we didn't even know how to make a margarita. I never drank margaritas. This was like in my 20s, right? So we were concocting different recipes and coming up with the different, the different amounts of tequila you should put in. And we tasted them, and they were good. And then as I got older and I started, just talking to other restaurant owners and bar owners and talking to them about like, hey, how much do you put in your drinks and this and that? And when they told me, I was surprised, like, oh my goodness, our drinks are pretty stiff, But they don't taste stiff, they taste delicious,
I can vouch for that. Yes.
So we couldn't go back and change it, So we've kept it, and so people, they know like, hey, you're gonna get a nice quality drink that's gonna be stiff at a great price, and that's how we've done it. So.
Right? That's why you have great food to go along
there
with
you go.
it.
You need to have that food.
That's how they keep them coming back.
Yes, that's exactly how it goes. So what are you excited most about this location?
Gosh, I think it's a new beginning. It's like the restaurant down in Kensington. That's my father's restaurant, and so he pretty much served it to us on a silver platter, and so we've taken it over and we run with it, and we built up the name for it down there. But this is kind of like my baby.
I love it. We go to so many good places around San Diego County, hot spots, new spots, interesting spots. But there's nothing like coming to somewhere that's been around for years, that has that family presence, that has that tradition here in San Diego, and to be able to branch out with it, love it. We're happy to be here.
And you're here too, which is amazing. You're so involved with it. So it's not like a man behind the restaurant.
Yeah.
You all your blood, sweat, and tears went into this restaurant.
No, it's true. I mean, the fact that, I'm Ponce Jr., but my name is on the restaurant, I got to make sure that it's going to go well. I mean, like I wish we could hit out of the park every single day, but I know we're going to falter here and there every once in a while. It's like baseball, 3 strikes and you're out. Give us. If we make a mistake the first time, I get it. Second time, I get it too. But third time, if we don't do it right, then we're going to work on our problems. But
now, one thing I don't want to leave out that is different than the Kensington location is you guys are open for Sunday brunch, right?
We currently are right now. We're open for Sunday brunch, but that's going to change come the beginning of the year. We were trying to do brunch to see what it's going to feel like for the neighborhood, but we feel like people want our normal menu all day long. So we're going to end up changing the Sunday hours to go from 11 to 9, and we're going to do that sometime in January.
Okay, and that's compared to the Kensington location that's not open on Sundays.
Yeah, I never saw my dad growing up because he was at the restaurant all the time. So he made it a point to close on Sunday. They're very Catholic. So they made it a point to close on Sunday so that we could spend time together as a family. And so we carried on the tradition down there. But up here, we're gonna give it a go and be open 7 days a week.
And if you're craving Ponce's on a Sunday, now you can get it.
And you have a special offer too for people to explore
what
Ponce.
we're doing, if you guys mentioned that you saw this video to us, we're going to be offering 15% off. So through all of the rest of this year and all through January.
Nice.
That's incredible.
I love that.
Jesse, you don't count.
Yeah, I don't count.
And you mentioned baseball, so I'm certain that this is going to be a home run. No strikes.
I hope so.
So thank you so much for having me, and I'm glad I get to experience Ponce, and Jesse as well for reintroducing everybody to Ponce.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks.